Jason Reed. LeBron James is out there with Hachimura. And it's Ayton in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Let me hear you.
Doncic outside. Driving to the basket. Basket good.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now, here's Maxey. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. And coming into this season, J.J. Redick and the Lakers, Clark, emphasizing the importance of championship-level conditioning.
Well, hard to see that as directed at anyone other than Luka Doncic. That's one of the criticisms of Luka, his conditioning and his lack of effort defensively. This was a big question when they traded for him. Could they convince him to make the conditioning commitment necessary?
And Philadelphia has possession. After the basket by Los Angeles. A nice shot by George.
George, a devastating finisher with momentum behind him. He doesn't let anything get in his way on the drive. He's right to the rack.
Good work there as it goes.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Lets the 3 fly. And Tyrese Maxey with the 3.
Maxey's so good at breaking it down off the dribble. Great skill.
Here's Doncic, and the layup is good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Edgecombe with it. He's defended by Reed. Oubre, no one around him. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Very capable in catch-and-shoot situations. Kelly Oubre Jr. is somebody you want to set up.
And Embiid with the block. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the 76ers. I know they would have liked a better start, but they're 10th in the conference right now.
And I think for the 76ers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders,
LeBron James.
haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Back over to you, Kevin.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for 8. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. And Drummond throws it down.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. And he makes good on the layup. Doncic has got 6.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Payne passes to Drummond. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
He misses the free throw.
He is a monster on the glass, but Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game.
Jabari Walker's checked in for Edwards. Now, here's Doncic. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Here's Payne. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Here comes your Philadelphia 76ers ENT, everybody.
changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for Drummond. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Jabari Walker. The Lakers trail. And stolen by Payne. And now the 76ers on the break. And slam dunk by Watford.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 8 points. Here's Payne. Last game we saw him score 13. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they keep hammering away at. Inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass. 10 points for him.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Payne for 3. That shot missing. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. 76ers lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Austin Reeves out there with Smart. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Vanderbilt in at power forward. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all of that stuff, but it'll still work. Back to you, Kevin.
You got it, trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Wow, Clark, has Austin Reeves been good? Especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times.
checked in for Philadelphia. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
Los Angeles on D. It's a three-point game. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Walker for three. Reeves with the rebound. Here's Kleber. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Walker the pass to Payne. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Payne's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Reeves gets the bucket.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
Philadelphia's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Pass to Watford. Here's Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. They get the rebound. Here's Grimes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers trail by 4. Here's LaRavia. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Grimes with it. Kleber on him. Shot by Grimes, no good. Here's LaRavia. A shot, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Grimes. Now here's Payne. Left side Walker. They double team Walker. Now Watford. Clock at 4. And that one comes up a bit short. Kleber with it. Now defended by Embiid. Kleber the pass to LaRavia. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Outside, Smart. Embiid against Reeves. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. To the paint. Here's Watford, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Outside, Walker. 8 feet away. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Walker's got his first 2 points. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Reeves. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Things are clicking. Reeves in a groove, and he knows he doesn't need to slow down. Keep it coming.
Payne with the bounce pass. Here's Embiid. Kleber with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Maxi Kleber. James comes in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura is checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Marcus Smart. Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Good on the bucket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Lakers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Lakers trail by 3. Doncic converts inside.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Outside for George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 8 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Philadelphia ahead, up by 4. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we've got some hot guys, and we got to keep fitting them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. And changing it up, my favorite segment. Social media posts. 5-Tool Mule wants to know, what's the best gift you've ever received?
I know what Kenny's is. Remember the Shaq in the box?
Shaq. It said the best gift, not the worst. I can't even believe they even showed that on TV.
Oh, come on, Kenny. That was the most thoughtful gift you ever got.
I, for one, thought it was very nice, Shaq.
Thank you, Artie.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. And it's Oubre in at the 3. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yes, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Edgecombe following the bucket by the Lakers. From deep, George, and James pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say he's exceeded them.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
And it's tied up with that one. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Oubre outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And it's George again missing.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Hachimura. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on George.
Strong take by Hachimura. He is built to do damage in there.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. It's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
While you look at Edgecombe, his athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, and the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Checking out some numbers for Paul George.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left it. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier, but he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight. Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Pass to Maxey. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Maxey's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
That's where Maxey's at his best. He wants to get the ball inside.
Reeves the pass to LeBron. George with the steal. 3-on-3. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
Now James, after the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey, can't connect from short range. Edgecombe with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Drills it from outside. Maxey's got 10 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Luka Doncic. Philadelphia has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. The shot's good. He's got 12.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The 76ers making a switch here. Watford's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Jake LaRavia comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. Edgecombe with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And Edgecombe gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Control, confidence, Edgecombe showing it all from the mid.
And that one drops. Doncic has got 25 points.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
That one drops for him.
Because of his incredible scoring ability, many consider George to still be a star.
Doncic, no good.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
He gets that one. And now a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Doncic, no good.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. 76ers lead by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. Smart is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. And here is Los Angeles now after the miss from Joel Embiid. And no good that time. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. No good on the 3. Lakers trail by 5. Hayes the pass to LaRavia. Now Vanderbilt. Here's Smart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Julius Randle and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Lauri Markkanen and the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxey's checked in. Payne can't hit. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Maxey with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Back to Maxey. Launches it. Kept to line.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He shot the ball 11 times. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Changes for Philadelphia. Paul George is checked in for Trendon Watford. Kelly Oubre comes in for Quentin Grimes. And it's Edgecombe in for Cameron Payne. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. James comes in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura is checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Austin Reeves in for Smart. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the reports. The shot is off.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Reeves lays it in off the window.
Cold-blooded by Austin Reeves. He doesn't shy away from coming up big in critical times.
Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow!
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
It's James. Now Reeves. Now Ayton. Just 4 to shoot. Now Reeves shoots the 3. Another chance here. He gets the bucket on the way in.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team. It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one. Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
Drained from outside.
Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
Doncic. Luka blows right through the contact.
No better guy to take the big shot. Luka completely unfazed.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Jumper is off. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Embiid punches it down.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
George fires. Reeves rips down the board. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Shot from 16. No good. And that's an intentional foul.
DeAndre Ayton, first personal foul. First team foul.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And they need to stop the clock so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 6. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
And they go to the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Los Angeles calls timeout. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
LeBron James. And they'll get another chance. It drops. So the 76ers win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Joel, we've heard critics in the past question your level of conditioning. How do you answer those critics?
You know, I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been doing this year and not being healthy, and I haven't been injured, and I'm going to try to keep that. I'm going to keep that way. So
we'll stay locked in and wishing you the best health. Thanks, Joel.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But first,